Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru.
Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya.
Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram, 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 Rama Ram Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya.
Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya.
Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya.
Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya.
Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya.
Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya.
Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Rama Rama Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya.
Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya
Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya.
Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya
Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya.
Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya
Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya
Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya
Rama 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 Ram 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya Rama 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 Ram 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 Rama Rama Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jaya Guru Raya
Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar,
Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Bhagwan Shri Yogi Ramsuratkumar ki jai. Sarvam Yogi Ramsuratkumar Arpanamastu. Let us offer our grateful pranams to our Bhagwan Yogi Ramsuratkumar for his tremendous grace that has made it possible for this great fortune of blessings in the form of his Nama Sankirtan. It's no small grace that we could gather here at all to sing his powerful name in his powerful shrine. Nothing is ever possible without grace. And this is boundless grace, but for which we do not know how we would have spent this time. This time is very, very special, favorable for worship, the evening twilight. Every effort towards God is enhanced, and the fruit of this effort is also enormous. Now there is a question from the Singapore Satsang. The devotee asks, you say that everything is being done by God Himself. Then what is the role of a human being in this world? Now we'll have to see how everything is being done by God. And then only we can deal with the role of a human being. Now our Bhagwan has taught us that God alone exists. My Father alone exists. There is nothing else and no one else. Raman Bhagwan says, there is only the self. There are no others. Advaita talks about the one without a second. Now, it is from God, from the one, the many have come. And what is this many? The whole cosmos, which includes 84 lakhs of species, and each having 84 lakhs of lives successively. Can you imagine? Now all that exists in creation has come out of that one. Bhagwan used to say, Devaki, it's all one life, Devaki. It looks like many lives, but it's all one life. It's my Father. So what does it mean? If everything has come out of God, everything should be God. Everything should be made up of God material. Now what is God in the first place? All the great ones who have experienced God and are established in God say that this God is that pure awareness, that pure consciousness. Now in the consciousness, where there are no thoughts at all, no desires at all, because there is no second to desire anything or to think about anything. It is pure consciousness and it has infinite potency. Now in such consciousness, a slight movement is called a thought. And any thought would immediately materialize. We have seen great Mahatmas materializing things. If they should think, let there be a diamond necklace, and there will immediately be a diamond necklace. It doesn't take even a fraction of a second to manifest. In a mind that is pure, a mind that has no thought at all because there is no second. Any single thought that appears would immediately materialize. Such is the power of silence. Silence free of thoughts. So when the infinite consciousness, the whole cosmos has come out, and so just imagine you and me. We have a body. Did we create it? And we have this breath going on, in breath and out breath. Did we put it? Now why do we call it my body and my life, my breath? What did I do to create this body? What did I do to put this breath in it? And what do I do to keep it going? Do we sit in one place and say, oh, let us breathe now? It's going on already without waiting to ask you. And it goes on with such rhythm, order, and precision. Only an intelligence can do this. Now, this body which has been created by God, and this life has been put in it, and because of this breath, you know that the eyes can see, the ears can hear, the brain can work. And without the brain working, just imagine how you would run your everyday life. Your legs move, the whole body functions because of this life breath. And who put this life? It is God who is residing in this body, who is residing in every body as Antaryami, the hidden indweller. And it is in Him is rooted our breath, every in-breath, every out-breath is rooted in Him. Like the plants and the trees are rooted in the earth. Now, it is because we have this breath in the body, the brain is able to work, so we are able to think, and we are able to have thoughts, we are able to talk, and we are able to do things. Now, who is responsible for this thinking, talking, and doing things? It is the breath. And who is responsible for this breath? Who is maintaining it, sustaining it? It's He inside. So He is the only thinker. He is the talker and He is the doer. He is the only doer. It's because He is inside us that we are able to breathe at all. It is He present in every creature of the cosmos who is doing everything. So what is this? This one divine inside us is that pure awareness or pure consciousness devoid of thoughts. And in this consciousness is rooted the breath. And along with the breath is rooted the life force. And the life force expresses itself as I and mine. The one divine now divides itself into two. The capital I, the I of the whole universe, the I of the whole cosmos, has now turned into a small I of the body. This is called the ego self. And this ego is very selfish. The ego confines itself only to the body and the ones related to the body. So my mother, my father, my brothers, my sisters, my relatives, my friends, I want it for myself. If I can't get it, I want it for my people. You don't want it for the neighbor. You don't want it for anyone else. You want it for your people. So this I and mine, which is in truth nothing but selfishness, is there, and that pure consciousness filters through this I and mind, through the ego self, and it becomes our limited consciousness. It's limited, intelligent consciousness. So we are able to be aware of things, and we are also able to know what is what. So in truth, our limited consciousness is part of this whole and pure consciousness, which is what we call God. It is this consciousness that had come out as Rama, that walked on this earth as Krishna, and that came as Buddha, Jesus. It is that which has come out as the ants that you see, the worms that wriggle, and the stones, the birds, and everything that you see. The air, the fire, the land, Akash, everything is from Him, and everything is His, and everything is He. So it is He who is playing all the roles of all the species in the cosmos. Not only the species, but also he is playing the role of fire. He is the air. He is the earth. Our ancient Hindus found out thousands of years ago that the river has consciousness, life. And what is more, they took it to the highest. They called it a devata, Ganga Mata, Yamuna Mata, Godavari Mata. They worshipped the trees. We have Bilva tree, the Peepal tree, and Banyan tree. People worship because they found this Chaitanya in them. So it is the one divinity that plays the role of everything that's contained in the cosmos. And so it's only a role play. That huge supreme intelligence plays its limited role through the limited human beings. So it is by His will every thought occurs to us, every word comes out of us, every action also is done by the body. So it's He alone. Then what is the role of a human being? The human being must know that the human being is only an instrument. We are only instruments. And it is He who puts the thoughts, it is He who speaks through our mouth, it is He who plays our role in life. If we understand this, of course we cannot experience it, but we know people, the Mukta Purushas, who have experienced it and are established in that. And they tell us, they come back and tell us the truth. This is the truth. It is the Antaryami inside you who is playing your very role. It is He who is playing the role of your father. It is He who is your mother. It is He who is your enemy. And it is He who is your friend. Like Krishna says, I am Duryodhana. And I am Dharmaputra. I am the Pandavas. And I am the Kauravas. I am all that is good in this cosmos. And I am all that is evil also. I alone exist. Now, the human being, as we are limited in intelligence and consciousness, because we do not know what is going to happen 5 minutes from now. We do not know what is behind us, what we cannot see. So our consciousness is very limited. So what do? Every thought, every word, every deed, we should know they come from the divine within. And therefore, I am but an instrument in His hands. So if I should think that I am thinking, I am doing, I should remember immediately it is He who is activating me into thinking and doing. So I am only an instrument in His hands. So what do? Okay, I think I cannot help thinking that I am doing this action, but I immediately offer it to Bhagwan. I say, Bhagwan, you have done it through me, but then I forget it and I think that I am doing it, so I am offering it to you because it's yours. So you keep offering every action back to Him because He is the doer. So in acknowledgement of His doership, that we keep offering all our thoughts, all our words, all our actions to the divine. So remembering this is sadhana. Remembering what? That I am only an instrument in His hands, that He is the real doer. It is He who has put the thoughts in me, and it is He who is playing my role in my family, in my society, in my country, in the whole world. And not only me, He is playing the role of every creature in the whole cosmos. It's an eternal drama. A drama that's going on from eternity to eternity. Bhagwan used to say, God is eternal and His creation is eternal. So the role of human being is to remember God by chanting His name. Bhagwan has given us His mantra. His name is mantra, packed with His power and grace, and that at our beck and call helps, guides us and protects us. Thousands of people have experienced this protection and help over the years. So we have to remember, struggle against this ego and remember that I am but an instrument. And to remember this, we have to remember His name. So let us keep on chanting His name and remember it is He who is doing my role. So which means my very thinking, all that I talk and my doing anything, I have to keep offering back to Him, recognizing that they are all His. So as you keep on doing it, as you keep on chanting His name and offering everything to Him, after some time what happens, even when I think, I would know immediately it is He who is thinking through me. And even when I speak, I would think, I would remember God is speaking through me. And whatever I do, any action, I would know instantly it is He who is doing it through me. And what is the result? Your thoughts would become sattvic. They assume this godliness. Your thoughts would become sattvic, your talks would become sattvic, and all your actions would become sattvic. And as we progress, what happens? Our very thinking changes. Our actions change. Bhagwan used to say, the closer you are to God, the higher will be your interpretation upon any happening in the world. The minute I think that I am so and so, I am no God, I am doing everything. I think, and very cleverly, using my brain, I control my very life. I can control people, I can rule people. So those who think like that, they will put only very lowly interpretation upon things and people. So we have to struggle against the selfishness and all that is evil, the fear, sorrow, anger, jealousy. So we have to remember God. And how do we remember? By remembering His name. We shall now offer our today's prayer at the lotus feet of Bhagwan. Bhagwan, we seek your immediate divine intervention to set everything right in this world. There is so much violence, there is so much killer competition, there is so much enmity between people and countries and countries, and there is a war going on. And above all, we have floods, forest fires, earthquakes, and whatnot. Only you can set it right by bringing in peace, unity, and mutual help and understanding, and the control of violence of nature. We also beg you to uproot all the negativities of the human mind which are responsible for today's world. We beg you to reach out to all those people who have been suffering severely in some way or the other in different parts of the world, unable to get help or protection. We beg you to do the needful for them. And we also beg you to help and protect all those unselfish people who have been working hard for the sake of the others. We also beg you to promote the economy of our country. We seek your blessings in all earnestness and sincerity, ceaseless chanting of your name and unbroken remembrance of your leelas. We beg you to bless us all to be sattvic instruments in your hands, so that we could run our everyday life as an offering to you. And Bhagwan, please bless us so that we wouldn't be caught by the temptations of Maya. We seek that supreme grace for the supreme state of being, the supreme state of bliss. But then we need to be purified. So we take refuge in your Nama chanting and your service and the practice of acceptance of everything as your blessing. Then we would be able to detect the pulsating, vibrant, supreme presence of yours in everything and everywhere. And Bhagwan, please enable us to see your sankalpa behind all the happenings of the world. And above all, we beg you to bless us, to be able to detect that hidden grace even in the most devastating sufferings of our life. When we remember you constantly and do service to you, no matter how defective they are, you, out of your compassion and love, your generosity, would bring us back into your fold and convert all our sufferings into blessings. Please bless us to be grateful to you always. We also seek your blessings for all the species of the cosmos through which you are doing the role play, and in whatever state of suffering they are, because of the ignorance that they think they are limited beings. Please lift them to a higher plane. And finally, we seek that liberation from the vicious cycle of births and deaths, from the deadly grip of ego, so that we be blessed with eternal living and eternal servitude to you, that eternal, supreme, intelligent power. Jai Yogi Ramsuratkumar.